Hi everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. Today we will be creating this lovely eye look. Guess what the palette is? Yeah, it could be any number of palettes, couldn't it? Doesn't even have to be holiday. But I think this is just a couple years old. And it's the Laura Lee of Los Angeles Sleigh Belle. I was going to do the whimsical nudes, but it it just doesn't feel, I didn't feel it. You know what I mean? Where at least this one has names of holiday. Like you got bright lights, wish list, cherry chocolate, festive, wrapped up, jolly. It's a cute little palette. Now there's only two mattes, lights up and cherry chocolate. The rest are metallic. This jolly shade here, love it. I didn't get to wear it today because, matching my shirt as always. But I love that shade. It is beautiful. Do I have it in other palettes? I'm sure. But do I like it in this one? I do. I do. Okay, so let's get started. And the first shade we are going to go into is I'm going to pick up bright lights right here. And we're just going to set the eye with it. Because it is such a light shade. It is nice, though, you'll see in a minute, to blend out this next color. But in an overall scheme of things, you can't see it on my skin tone. So, I do wish there was something a little different in here. But I do like cherry chocolate, and you'll see why. So this is what we're going to start with, is the cherry chocolate. There's a mirror on the other side of this, too. We're going to start with it. And I like this shade because it's one of those shades that is very, very dark. Okay, it can be very, very dark. But if you just go in with a little bit of it, you can blend it out and make it look like you actually have started with another shade. You know what I mean? So like this one shade becomes two. You can also go back and forth if you chose to. I don't, because I would never get the same concoction twice. It's just not in me to do it, so I don't do that. But I'm starting with a fluffier brush also, so that it doesn't look as pigmented, It looks very light, but you can see at the end we're gonna, really build it up. And I think that the name of it, Cherry Chocolate, is like the perfect name for this shade. Like for 6 shades, it's not a bad little palette. Now here's my thing. I don't think this, I mean, I made it an all-in-one palette for myself for today's look, but I think it's a better palette for companion, as in if you already had, say, a previous one like the Nudie Patootie or the Nudie Patootie 2, or maybe you got the Whimsical Nudes one but already had this one. That's where I think this lies. I don't think you can get this palette anymore. And like I said, I'm not even for sure if it how old it is, to be fair. I don't think it is that old. I'm thinking 2, maybe 3 years old. Maybe. But I'm not for sure. But let's go into cherry chocolate again. And this time I've got a more precise brush, because we're going to put it in this outer corner here, and we're going to start to build it up now, because it does build up very true to color and pan, which is good if you like a deep dark shade out here. And I will say the palette is different than what you usually see. Like, it's still basically a neutral palette, but for Laura Lee Los Angeles, I mean, it does have, I mean, this is red. It's a more toned down red for sure. Like, it's not a bright red, but, like a chocolatey red, sure. Like a cherry, yeah. Cherry red type of thing. But it's really, really pretty. And it blends beautifully. Like, there, you have no issues with it at all. And if I wasn't wearing pink, I am curious what that and that green would look like together, too. Because that would be festive, you know what I mean? But yet, I don't know how it would really look either. I apologize if you hear my dog going crazy. My fiance came home and they're unloading the trucks and the dog's going nuts. And if you hear cars, well, it's because they're all out there. Perfect time to film. If you ask me, perfect. I always do get the best times of filming. It's either like the interstate is running crazy and you can hear it from here, or they're coming home, or dogs, you know, because we also live by a park, so that's fun. It's never boring, and it's never quiet, I'll say that. City life. That's what I said. I don't know how people. I would lose my mind if I was in the country all the time. Like, if I heard nothing but crickets, I don't know what I would do. I'm sure it's peaceful. I mean, I've lived in the country before. I got out as soon as I could, but just saying. Like, I don't live in the city. Like, I'm not hearing sirens and all that all the time either, so don't get me wrong. But, and the red isn't like this particular shade isn't like a sickly color either, just so you know. At least not on me. It doesn't look like I'm sick in real life. Now, what it shows on there, I have no idea. I could look sick for all I know, but, you know. Now we're going to go into festive. Now, like I said, jolly, favorite color out of this palette. But we're going to use the pink, of course, because I'm wearing pink. And we're just going to pop that all over the lid. I will say that I'm not for sure how old this palette is, but it's performing very nicely, which is good. And I would have liked to have used a different palette with it to have a little more gradient and stuff, but you know, I'm working with what I got, and I'm just trying to slide other palettes in between the Too Faced palettes, because we all know Too Faced is known for holiday. And I saw this one and I was like, I forgot all about it. And then when I swatched it, I remember Jolly. And I was just jolly. But it's a very pretty, I mean, her shades are easy to use. Like, I don't have any issues with them at all. It's just, they're usually just basic color stories. But, I mean, I get it. That's who she is. That's her brand. I mean, not that she's basic, because she's far from it. But, not that I know her, but, you know, like, makeup-wise, she's very just natural. Of course, when you're that pretty, you can be natural, can't you? And she's just absolutely gorgeous. And I think she's hilarious. I think she'd be, like, hilarious to hang out with. She seems very funny. I just like the way she talks, her accent. Like, I like that. I think it's cute. We're just taking that cherry chocolate shade, and I'm just lining with it to darken up the lash line some. But I do think this is a cute little companion palette for the holidays. I just, when, like, I would never use this by itself, but because I'm doing this, I am. But if I was to grab it later on, it would be with another palette. Now, whether it has to be this brand or not, that's up to you, but because I have this brand, I probably would. But I'll definitely be doing a look with Jolly for sure. Okay, now we're going to go into Wish List, which is this shade right here. And we're going to put it in the inner corner very lightly, though. I just want a little something there. Just to sort of, but it is a little bit darker for an inner corner than I'd like. But we will make it work. We can make it work. Just doing it very lightly, though. Alright, looks pretty good. Oops, dropping my brushes now. But do you all remember this palette? Did you all get it? Were you thinking about it? Just wondering. Alright, I'm just going to put I put the Fake Awake Tarte liner on my waterline. We're going to just go in with the Laura Mercier mascara on the top. Again, it's an okay mascara. Like, it's good. I don't even want to say it's okay. It's good. It's performing well. It's working, you know. I don't necessarily think it's probably worth its price. I wouldn't rebuy it either. But I'm glad I'm, you know, using it. And for people that wear lashes, again, like, I don't think a mascara really matters because you're going to pop falsies on. But mascaras matter when you don't wear falsies because you are a fool trying to put them on. But why wouldn't I be a fool when I'm a fool about everything else in my life? Alright. But I do think this is a cute little color story for holiday. And I just love, like, sleigh bells. That's cute. And the names are all cute in it, too. So really the only shade I didn't wear today is the green, which is called Wrapped Up. So I used Bright Lights, Wishlist, Cherry Chocolate, Festive. Oh, I didn't use Wrapped or Jolly, but I didn't use Jolly, but I gotta show you Jolly. Y'all, it's just, it's like a silver lilac, beautiful color. So pretty. I just really like that shade a lot. I will say that cherry chocolate could stain, just so you know. Alright, so now that we got all that on, I am going to go into the Bright Lights with the brush that I used for the cherry shade dough, just to, that first brush, just to blend a little bit more. Okay. For the bottom lashes, we're going to go in with Cali Ray. And then we're done. I will say that when you're only playing with a 6-pan palette, it does make the look go quicker, because you don't got many options. Man, it is busy out there. Alright, so final look. Do you need this palette to get this look? No, you don't. But if you purchase this palette, maybe you forgot like I did about it, because I know I forgot I even had this. So it was sent. She's got two. Well, she probably has more than that, but I have 2 other 6-pans by her. One's called, like, I think it's Boss Babe and Party something. Oh, I can't think of it. But one's really, really comfortable or colorful, which is way, like, nothing near her brand. And then one is just a like a more warm neutral type of look, like a glam look almost. But overall, though, I mean, I think that for the 6 pans, it's pretty holiday. I mean, it is pretty holiday. And like I said, the names of them, the packaging is nice. It's cute. So I really do like it. And I'm pretty sure that when I did review it back then, I liked it. But I do feel like it's a companion palette more so than a, like a all-in-one palette, even though I can make it work as an all-in-one. So that is all I have for you today. I still have some Tarte palettes to go through to finish that up. And then I have some holiday palettes. See, I'm trying to keep it holiday themed and palettes, to be fair, in a way, like something different. Because, like, technically, brands launch a holiday collection, but it has nothing to do with holiday. Like, not really. Not the naming of the shadows, not the color story, not the packaging, like, nothing. So I don't really want to feature those because it just doesn't make sense, you know? But I do have a couple more Too Faced. I got a MAC one. I don't know if I have two MACs or one. I know I see the one collection. And then I actually put out a Tarte one from, I think it was from last year, to be honest. So, and it kind of reminded me of the one that they did this year, the honeysuckle one that they launched with the lip liner and lip pencil. They launched one like that, kind of. So, I am going to do that one. I don't know the name of it because it doesn't have a name on it. And, well, I'm not about to look that up because, no, no. You'll just see it and we'll have to hope for the best. That's how we're going to do that one with Tarte. But, the final look, not bad, not bad. What do you think? Did you purchase it? Let me know down in the comments. I'm repeating myself now, so I'm going to let you go. If you enjoyed this video, if it helped in some way, maybe it jogged your memory that you have this one. Or that you have a Laura Lee palette in general you haven't used in a while. Maybe get it out and make a look with it. I need to pull out my nudie patootie, to be honest with you. But that's all I have for you today. Thumbs it up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all. That way you're notified when I upload every day but Sunday unless there's a new launch. And I will see you in the next one. Until then, take care. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Bye.